Hey everybody, Average Gamer here, and here we have another episode of the light mech changes inner sphere for the new pass, the new balance pass, quote unquote. Um, we'll take a look and see what's going on with the Ravens. So first thing we got is the 4 Raven variants. First we got the 2X. Not many changes with this guy. Lots of just clumping of yet again additional weapons. So medium laser cooldown, gone. Energy cooldown, it's been upped to 15%. Large laser heat gen, that's been reduced from 10 to 5, which gets offset obviously by the overall one. Energy heat generation in total gets no modification, it's now 10. Medium laser range and energy range are just gone. There's no more range bonuses or quirks on this one. And pretty much everything else stayed the same. Laser duration, missile cooldown stays the same, turn rate stays the same, and all the structure and armor quirks are all staying the same. The 3L. The only thing that really got a major change was the laser duration. It's going to go from 7.5% to 5%. So a 2.5% reduction. But overall, though, everything else gets a bit of a bump up. So missile cooldown is going from 7.5% to 10. Narc range is going from 50 to 100 meters. Narc duration is going up from 10 seconds to 15. Missile range is also being added in there at plus 10%. And missile velocity is also being added in there at plus 10%. So that's pretty good. That's the first one where we've seen additional quirks added that weren't included in the first place. The next one is the 4X. Ballistic range on this guy, gone now. Energy range, laser duration, and missile cooldown are all staying the same at 30, 30, and 15. Turn rate, which was initially at 10%, now it's 15, so that got increased. And the structure for the legs was 8. That's not being changed. But here's all the stuff that got added. Missile velocity, plus 10%. Acceleration, deceleration, plus 25%. Turn rate increased, as I said earlier, to 15 from 10. Yaw angle and yaw speed both increased. 20% for the speed, 18 degrees for the angle. Additional structure, 6 in the center torso. Additional armor in the arms at 12. And additional structure in the torsos at an additional 8. Which isn't too bad. Now the Huggin. The light mech that everyone has forgotten about. First things first, it's a main ballistic build, obviously. You can't run anything on it. So what are you going to do? Remove the ballistic quirk on it. Fuck. SRM cooldown was reduced from 25 to 5. Missile cooldown staying at 25%. Missile heat generation still staying at 15. SRM 4 range is, well, it got reduced, but then, yeah, you're going to see in a second why I'm saying it got reduced and removed at the same time. And the overall missile range 12.5%. Additional structure in the arms and the legs were 6 and 8, which were both increased, obviously. Now, for the new quirks, the SRM4 cooldown was reduced from 25% to 5. Missile cooldown in general wasn't touched, but missile velocity was added at plus 10. Missile heat generation not touched at 15, but overall missile range, it's going from 12.5% to missile range of 20%. So it goes up by 8, but you also lose basically 5% if you're running SRM4s for your range, which is going to kind of suck. And of course, obviously the armor and structure modifications. So structure plus 10, structure to the arms 16, structure to the torsos 12, and structures to the legs at 12 as well. So there we go. That is the Raven. So as I said, it's kind of getting a bit of an FU yet again in my eyes. The Huggin, being a primarily missile / ballistic build. One of the quirks it's saying goodbye to is its only ballistic quirk. Oh well. Other than that, the 3L is getting quite a few new quirks to it. The 2X obviously is mostly just the combination of quirks. Same thing as I've been saying with everybody else if you haven't watched any of the other videos. Pretty much if you've already min-maxed out your quirks, you're really not going to see much of a difference unless you're running certain specific builds that will be affected. Like for example, the Hugin. If you got those 4 machine guns on there, you lose your range. You'll notice your SRM missiles. The cooldown is it's pretty shit now, and your range is going to be a lot more reduced. And it's all missiles and machine guns. So yeah, time to rethink those builds for the Hugin. As for the 4X, I never put any ballistics on mine. I was running a pure laser build on mine, so. But yeah, not much of a change there. Mostly armor and structure changes. As I said again for the 3L, lots of missile the velocity and range were added in there, which will be pretty good. And then for the 2X, yet again, unless you're running a large a large laser build, you're not gonna, or if you are running a large laser build, sorry, I mean you're gonna see a bit of a hit. When I did my math, you're losing about, I think it's 3% of your overall heat that you're doing. But one of the things I have learned with the new heat modifications and stuff, they've kind of added them in, kind of so one's going to offset the other. So yeah, you lose 3% on your heat generation. So your heat's going to be up by 3%, for example, on the 2X. But yeah, I mean, you'll have to take a look to see what's going on. I mean, the other thing too is the ranges for the medium lasers and overall range. They're gone too on the 2X, so I mean that's gonna definitely hurt. The 2X is kind of definitely losing some stuff. So the Raven's kind of getting a little bit of a little redheaded stepchild treatment. But anyways, next episode we're gonna look at the Spider, and it's got a lot of changes. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Anyways, see you guys next time on the battlefield. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.